evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Alfa Romeo Owners Club Race League, the Alfa Romeo Auto Italia Giulietta TCI UK League. I hope you all had a very good evening. I am joined by my co-commentator, Reeve again this week. How are you this week?
Very well. Good evening, everyone.
Good. So, let's just run through the championship standings so far that we have. So, for the overall standings since the event last week, Matt Daly tops the table with 92 points. Andrew Whitehead behind him, currently on 83. In third place, Colin Knief with 78. Paul Plant in fourth with 56. Alan Matthews in fifth with 54. Greg in sixth with 35. Andrew Cracker in seventh with 26. Paul Millman, Barry Clayton actually in 8th with 28. Paul Millman in 9th with 12. Rob Whitney in 10th with 10 points. Finley Swarbrick back in 11th with 8 points. Joint 8 points as well. Carl Alden in 12th. Guy Swarbrick in 13th with 5 points. Anthony Gray in 14th, 3 points. Luke Wiggins with 1 point in 15th, and Ben Sharich and Steve Knight at the back yet to score a point. And then the AM Championship separately to everyone combined with the actual main race itself. So Rob Whitney leads that one with 77 points. Barry Clayton again there in second of the AM Championship, 75. So very tight. Not much of a margin between Rob and Mr. Whitney and Mr. Clayton. Guy Swarbrick back in third with 60 points on that one. Paul Millman in fourth with 54. Steve Knight in fifth with 46. Anthony Gray in sixth with 38. Seventh is Carl Alden with 35 points. Eighth is Luke Wiggins with 34 points. And ninth is Finley Swarbrick with 25 points in the AM Championship. So they have joined the track. We are at Brands Hatch this evening on the GP circuit, one of my favourite circuits, using the full layout in what I think is quite summery conditions. As we go across to the circuit now, Brands Hatch being, where's the little information I had for the circuit, which I've somehow deleted. No, there it is. There we go. Brands Hatch being the 2.4 mile circuit in Kent, which I enjoy certainly the GP circuit, and especially the Indy portion of the circuit where you can. It's. Have you been there, Reeve? Have you been to Brands Hatch before?
Not in person, unfortunately, but I've done quite a bit of virtual racing on it, and yeah, that little Indy layout's brilliant for the smaller cars. It's
fantastic to spectate on because you can see pretty much that entire half of the circuit just from any point, it being in sort of a little bowl until they turn left at Surtees and disappear into the trees, and then pop out back at the clearways.
It's a good little complex, that kind of leading up to Hawthorne. It's in fact probably going through Westfield as well. You get I'd say your biggest overtaking opportunities there. You have to be brave though.
Yeah, so I think if you can carry the speed through the Derrick Straight and then into Westfield, it can be quite exciting there. We've seen quite a few, or I've seen quite a few overtakes done there as well. Certainly the Sheens as well, but Sheens is a weird sort of uphill right-hander braking sort of corner, isn't it? So that's again, sort of something you have to commit to, I think, to certainly get the manoeuvre done. Otherwise, you've got the slipstream at Clearways going to Clark Curve, and certainly, yes, it should be quite exciting this evening, definitely.
Oh, we see as we see a very two-wheeled Matt
It looks
Daly
away
there.
from the screen. So, yes, Matt Daly obviously with provisional pole and pushing as hard as he can, but has decided this lap to pull to the side of the circuit. Unfortunately, disconnect for some reasons. Whether he's had to change something on his setup.
Colin Knief taking pole there.
In the
Oh, that's because. Sorry.
no,
my
that's
bad.
all right. Carry on. Yeah, no. So Matt Daly dropping out the server for some reason until I think we may. There's still time for him to join back in and set a qualifying time. I'm not sure that one will count as of yet till the end of the session. We have the ballast taking effect this week as well. And Colin Knief taking provisional pole, but will have the most amount of ballast for this weekend, making his car a bit heavier than everyone else due to his success. The next one after that being Matt Daly, who has currently just dropped out the server for the moment. So that could give a fair chance to people like Andrew Whitehead and stuff behind them chasing for championship points. I don't think the weight's going to be. The weight's probably going to affect the car quite badly on this circuit. I would have thought, with such with the braking zones and trying to carry as much speed as you can through the corners.